Hey everyone, today we're diving headfirst into the glorious wonder that is Canada. Get ready to have your minds blown by 50 incredible facts about the land of maple syrup and hockey. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our videos. You wouldn't want to miss out on more of the charming face, would you? Okay, first up, let's talk size. Canada is huge. Canada is the second largest country in the world by land area, covering nearly 10 million square kilometers. Think Canada's all about snowy mountains and frozen tundra? Think again. Canada has the longest coastline of any country, stretching over 202,080 kilometers. The country is home to more than half of the world's natural lakes. We're talking over half the world's supply. Time to break out the floaties, eh? Six time zones from coast to coast. That's like a time traveler's wet dream or nightmare. Depends if you like jet lag. Forget your average tide, the Bay of Fundy in Nova Scotia has the highest tides in the world. Mount Logan in the Yukon is Canada's highest peak, standing at 5,159 meters. Canada's got a 10% share in the world's oxygen supply. That's a 10% of the world's forests. Lot of fresh air. Breathe it in. Ever wanted to live where the sun takes a 4-month nap? The northernmost permanently inhabited place in the world is Alert Nunavut. Buckle up, we're cruising the Dempster Highway, the only road in Canada that'll take you past the Arctic Circle. Pack your long johns, 'cause it's about to get chilly. The Canadian Rockies are like a freezer with a view, packed with over 1,000 glaciers. They're massive and majestic. It's Canada Day, eh? On July 1st, 1867, Canada officially became a country. So grab a plate of poutine, crank up some Celine Dion, and let's celebrate. Canada's got 2 official languages, English and French. Canada's Indigenous peoples have lived there for thousands of years, with rich and diverse cultures. Canada comes from the Iroquoian word Kanata, meaning village. So basically, Canada's one giant, super friendly village. In Canada, hockey is not just a sport, it's a religion. And lacrosse? That's Canadians' other national obsession. We're talking face-offs, goals, and enough action to make a superhero blush. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police were RCMP established in 1873. Three times, baby, Canada's hosted the Olympics. Montreal, Calgary, Vancouver. We're talking epic feats, broken records, and enough national pride to melt the polar ice caps. This company's been around since before Canada was even a thing. The Hudson's Bay Company, founded in 1670, is the oldest company in North America. Canada's like a giant box of crayons full of vibrant colors and cultures. We're talking a beautiful mosaic. The first Thanksgiving celebration in North America was held in Canada in 1578. This tower was so tall it could see into the future. Okay, not really, but it was the world's tallest freestanding structure until 2007. Take that, other buildings. Forget boring old borders. Niagara Falls is a natural wonder that straddles Canada and the US. It's so impressive, it's practically begging for a superhero landing. Who needs a Zamboni when you have an entire canal? Ottawa's Rideau Canal transforms into the world's biggest skating rink each winter. Just try not to fall in, eh? Banff National Park in Alberta is Canada's oldest national park, established in 1885. It's a breathtaking wonderland of mountains, glaciers, and enough wildlife to make a Disney movie jealous. Buckle up, because the Cabot Trail in Nova Scotia is one of the world's most scenic drives. Just try not to drool on the steering wheel, the views are that good. Forget glow sticks and bad techno, the Northern Lights are the real deal. The Northern Lights can be seen in several parts of Canada, particularly in the Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. We're hitting the Icefields Parkway. The Icefields Parkway connects Banff and Jasper, featuring stunning glaciers and ice fields. It's got it all, eh? Ever dreamt of living in a storybook? Well, Prince Edward Island is about as close as you'll get. This place is so charming, it inspired Anne of Green Gables. Talk about literary street cred. Hold on to your hats, folks. The Calgary Stampede is a rodeo so wild it makes bull riding look like a tea party. We're talking cowboys, cowgirls, and enough adrenaline to fuel a rocket to Mars. The Chateau Frontenac in Quebec City is the most photographed hotel in the world. Forget Sputnik, Canada was putting things in space back in '62. Alouette won, eh? Betcha can't say that 3 times fast. Banting and Best, 2 Canadian geniuses, gave the world insulin. It's like the superhero origin story of medicine. Yo, Canada, did you know this genius, Alexander Graham Bell, invented the telephone right here? It's true. Talk about a game changer. The first nationwide television broadcast was in Canada in 1952. We've come a long way, baby. Space, eh? Canada is good at that too. Those brilliant Canadian engineers developed the Canadarm, used in all sorts of space missions. Yeah, Canada is not all polite apologies and maple syrup. They invented the snowmobile. Betcha didn't see that coming, eh? Turns out Canada's also responsible for making zippers actually work. Before that, it was just a bunch of tiny teeth and frustration. Superman, the Man of Steel, is actually from Canada. Well, his co-creator is. Sorry, America, looks like you're not the only superhero factory. Forget Iron Man, this guy's a real superhero. Canadian John Hopps invented the first cardiac pacemaker. Talk about giving life a jump start, eh? In 1964, Canada unleashed the Wonder Bra upon the world. Let's just say it did wonders for certain assets. You're welcome, planet Earth. Canadians are so obsessed with mac and cheese they could put away a hockey team's weight in it. And you thought poutine was Canada's national dish. This jail is so small, even claustrophobia gets claustrophobic. Canada has the world's smallest jail, located in Rodney, Ontario, and measures only 24.3 square meters. This highway is so long, the Trans-Canada Highway is one of the longest national highways in the world, stretching 7,821 kilometers. There are over 250,000 lakes in Ontario, constituting around 20% of the world's fresh water supply. Forget Mounties and Moose, Canada's got more donut shops per capita than anywhere else. We're talking glazed and glorious, folks. Timbits, anyone? Quebec's Hotel de Glace is like Elsa's dream come true. This hotel is built fresh from ice and snow every year. Talk about a winter wonderland. Canada has more polar bears than any other country. Who knew the cuddly bear we all know and love was inspired by a Canadian black bear from Winnipeg? Talk about a Canadian icon, eh? Ever wondered why Canadians call their dollar a loonie? Well, it's got a loon on it. Seriously, check it out. Canada produces more maple syrup than anywhere else. That's enough for a pancake stack taller than Mount Logan. Pass the syrup, eh? All right, everyone, that's 50 doses of Canadian knowledge straight to your brain. From the tallest peaks to the smallest jails, we've covered it all. I hope you enjoyed these fascinating facts about Canada. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Until then, keep being amazing. See you in the next